Hi.
How are you doing here?
I'm good.
You know, future students usually want to know how many costs they will have living here in Vitebsk, studying in medical university. So, how is life going on?
So that depends on from person to person, but for me, I spend around $350 per month, but that includes my rent as well because I live in an apartment. So normally I just spend around $400 a month, $350 to $400. So that includes my rent. My rent is around $110, and plus the utilities. So utilities can go from like $30 to $35. That depends on where you're living. Because if you're living in the hostel, so these expenses would drop down quite a lot because then you don't have to pay the monthly rent like for the apartment. The prices of the hostel are pretty cheap, so that's more affordable. And other than that, your daily expenses are just basically food and transport. That's pretty much it. Other than that, you can just go out in cafes and go for other activities like football, cricket, badminton and all. So yeah, you can do that. So that's pretty much it. People also, my friends here, survive on $200 per month. Some survive on $250. Some survive on $300. Some even go for $500. So that depends on how lavish you're living. But as a nice, good living standard, 200 to 300 would be good. And otherwise, you can go like me, like 350, 400. That's pretty much it.
What is the prices for the taxi here, for the buses?
Well, for the taxis, that actually differs as well. Depends on how far away you're going. But since Vitebsk is not really that big, so it won't go more than like $1 or $2 wherever you're going in taxi. But normally it's like $0.5, maybe $0.7, like just like that. And for the buses, it's the fixed rate. It's 80 kopecks. 80 kopecks means 80 cents basically over here. It's called kopecks. So 80 kopecks would be around, I think, what, $0.1, $0.2 or something. So yeah, as you can see, the transport here is kind of, you can say, cheap. But that also differs as from person to person, how much you're traveling and stuff. Otherwise, there are also other options like you can buy a cycle maybe, or rent or something, whatever you're comfortable with. Some students even have cars over here. So yeah, that's it.
You told me today something about prices for the cars and that you were renting a car for some journey because you have driving license. Can you please share this information with other people?
Yes, of course. So the thing is, it's pretty easy to rent a car here or even buy a car. You can find a decent car for around $2,000-3,000. A pretty decent car. Other than that, if you want to rent a car, it's like probably like $20-30 per day, and like you and your friends can rent it and go out for a drive around Vitebsk maybe, or maybe some small beautiful villages around Vitebsk. So that really that's fun and all. So yeah, you can really do that, and it'll be good, it'll be fun.
Thank you.